रैपिड एक्शन ना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल,
क्योंकि ये फौरी असर करता है। पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स।
फिर से दिखाई देते
They really couldn't tell you kind of which way this one is in terms of its leaning as a game. The pitch doing as much as it is. How often we say, let both teams have a bat first of all, and then we can see how it is after that.
Still about 15 overs left for the day, but it'll be interesting how this pitch shapes up for day 2. The grass will be taken off, and I think you've got to just redevise the strategy and the length. Maybe, you know, it may just quicken a little bit.
That's the general tendency. It quickens, and because of day 1 and the softness, there are generally some divots. Now, whether they'll be there for sure or not, we'll have to wait and see. But Vuma's assessment in the morning was to say it looks hard. What a shot. That races away for 4. He's absolutely crunched that. Aiden Markham.
Crunched that indeed. Pump straight up the middle of that big bat of Aiden Markham. The line and the length was there. Still got to put it away. But that race to the boundary. Another good shot from Aiden Markham.
Yeah, had plenty of time really to see it and crashed it. Strong arms, strong shot. Naseem needs to pick himself up. That last ball was only bowled at 132 clicks.
There is the necessity for an aggressive mindset and game plan, but also critical to be selective, very, and to choose correctly which ones you must attack. 41 from 47. Each time there's been an opportunity, the length there and the width for him to pounce on, he has. And what's imperative really is a full commitment to whatever you decide you're going to do. Those that have played that way, no ball. That seems sharp. Have to bowl that again. Yeah, some way over. Yeah, those who've played that way with a positive mindset and looking to be aggressive have had some relative success here today. Oh, the scream came before the ball got to him. Knew what was coming.
Pakistan need to play this next session today quite intelligently, because they cannot leak a lot of runs. So there's time for you to attack, and maybe time for you to have a little sit-in. There's a lot of cricket left, and day 2 will provide different kind of challenge for. It's been a wayward start by Naseem Shah. 66 for 2.
सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 7 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है।
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल।
पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स।
वास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट पेंट जो रखे आपकी घर की बैरूनी दीवारों में सर्दी के सब असरात से महफूज। वास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट लंबा चलेगा।
सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 7 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है, और इसके बाद आप अपनी मनपसंद चीजें और खाने एंजॉय कर सकते हैं।
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल,
क्योंकि ये फौरी असर करता है। पेशेंट्स वापस
World Test Championship final. Australia and India doing battle down under as well. Melbourne, that one on. They started well, the Aussies, today. Yeah, prior to turning up here tomorrow, we'll check out what happens over there. Some might not be doing a whole lot of sleeping. There's so much cricket on. It's just about rolled along the ground. Nothing Tristan Stubbs could do. Another one down.
Yeah, you expect this from Abbas. Accurate, pinpoint accurate on this occasion, and the ball staying low. Caught on the crease, and he was absolutely dead. Plumb in front of the stumps. Yeah, it's gone. Late on that one, the ball jagging back would have gone on to hit the middle stump, and so success for Abbas. 3 down South Africa. Stubbs goals for 9, 66 for 3.
पेशेंट्स पे अक्सर कंप्लेन करते हैं कि कोई भी ठंडी या गर्म चीज जैसे कि आइसक्रीम, चाय या कॉफी लेने से दांतों में शदीद तकलीफ का एहसास होता है। इस सेंसेशन को हम सेंसिटिविटी कहते हैं और इसका असर इनकी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी पर भी पड़ता है। ये खुद से ठीक नहीं होती। सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 60 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है और इसके बाद आप अपनी मनपसंद चीजें और खाने एंजॉय कर सकते हैं।
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल,
क्योंकि ये फौरी असर करता है। पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स।
मास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट पेंट रखे आपकी घर की बैरूनी दीवारों सर्दी के सब असरात से महफूज। मास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट लंबा चलेगा।
लेकिन रास्ते में उन्हें स्काउटिंग
दिन चाहे नया हो, फर्स्ट हमेशा याद रहता है। पहला स्मार्टफोन वीगोटेल का नया फ्लेक्स 2
और गेलूड खुद को छुड़ाने की।
सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 60 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है।
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल।
पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स।
डोलन और बाकी
Trailing by 145. They need runs. They need to bat really well in this first innings. Critical. Pakistan will be very happy that Abbas is in on proceedings. Great start to Bavuma. Finds the edge. Doesn't get to the slips. As we said, you get one, you never know. 2 and 3.
You got to be in the right position in the slip cordon. Ball did not carry, even though there's an outside edge. He played it well with soft hands on the bounce to Salman Ali Agha. Got to be up. Is not express. Abbas picking up his first wicket after a gap of 3 years.
Oh, see, again down that leg side. Buys all the way for 4. It's 70 for 3.
वो अपने हारी को वाइप कर देगा। कौन?
ब्राइट, क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकाले।
मास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट पेंट जो रखे आपकी घर की बैरूनी दीवारों सर्दी के सब असरात से महफूज। मास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट लंबा चलेगा।
सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 60 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है।
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल।
पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स।
खेल पूरा
Naseem Shah now. He's going to drive on the up. Ada Markham has played nicely for that 41 off 51. Strike rate of 80. 8 fours. Even my maths, Sean, tells me that's 32. What does it tell you?
Never trust an Australian's maths.
Harsh and not fair. So nice movement away as well. So this is going to be hard work for the next 25 minutes. Well, the South African batsman, Bavoom, has just arrived, faced 2 balls only. Riding that one nicely, Markram. Hard yards. Now we've been joined by a guest. Apilali Fasi's joined us, Springbok flank, and dare I say it, Sharks player.
I don't know if he's got the body to be a flank, but we'll get him in the back line somewhere.
We're going to build him up in the next 25 minutes.
Totally not a flank.
Yet.
But more importantly, were you a cricket player at any stage?
Yeah, Sean. I was in high school.
Batter, bowler?
I would say a bit of all-rounder. Batted number 4, and I was second change for bowling. But yeah, I loved batting more than bowling because running up all day long was quite tough. Yeah,
it's really quite tough.
Yeah.
What pace were you? I mean, you've watched a lot of cricket over the years. I mean, do you think you were quicker than Sean? I mean, be honest.
Nah, not really. I think I was there probably 110.
I said be honest. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
From off stump, but he's moving nicely, Markram. Really important work that Markram's got to do now. Naseem Shah is a terrific young talent, just 21 years of age. 1 ball left in his 4th over up until now. Three slips who are fairly close together in that cordon for Pakistan. Oh, that's come back and it's over the top of the stumps. Nicely bowled by Naseem Shah. End of the over, 70 for 3. That's a maiden.
Always good leaves and bad leaves. This is a fantastic one from Markham. As long as it doesn't clatter into your stumps.
No ball.
But it's not the end of the over. There's actually a no ball, so 1 more delivery to be bowled.
Dangerous ball. Yeah.
I tell you what, Hayes, I've watched a lot of rugby in my time. And if there's anyone who's ever guilty of overstepping the mark, it's those rugby players who kick for touch. They get a penalty marked out. The umpire says you've got to kick from here. They at least steal 3 or 4 or 5 meters at times.
We are sick of theories from Sean Pollock. You are now as well. End of the over, 71 for 3.
This one's not.
सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 60 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है और इसके बाद आप अपनी मनपसंद चीजें और खाने एंजॉय कर सकते हैं।
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल,
क्योंकि ये फौरी असर करता है। पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स।
हारने चाहता दूसरी ओर.
Of course, get a real threat out of the crowd support you get down in Durban with the Sharks in particular, but also in South Africa.
Yeah, 100%. It's good to see people coming out day after Christmas to support the Proteas and support the cricket team. So it's a good buzz, and yeah, just happy to be here.
It's been nice also doing the SA20, which is coming up pretty soon, where we got quite a few of the rugby players, past and present, come along and support those sort of games as well. You coming around to some of those games as well?
No, I'll be in Durban, so I'll be supporting the local team in Durban, and I'll probably be there playing, watching them a lot.
The Durban Super Giants, yes, just in case.
Yeah.
Top delivery. He's really done a very fine job. The job at the moment for him and Pakistan is to try and pick up Bavuma, who's batted brilliantly for South Africa in test matches of late.
Educated left boot. Do you support a football team?
Yes, Paulie. I support Man City. We're kind of struggling at the moment, but yeah, I'll take it.
I can't believe you admitted that.
1-1 draw today. Erling Haaland missed the penalty.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough road for Pep, but yeah, we've got I guess 6 Premier Leagues in the last 6 years or 5 years, so quite on a good roll in terms of trophies.
Okay,
and yourself?
So you're dwelling in the past, eh?
Ask him that question.
Coming from a Manchester United supporter. You're only as good as your last season. We won a FA Cup last year. What's wrong with that?
I saw the table actually, Sean. I don't often look at the Premier League table, but I saw it the other day. Almost phoned you.
Thank goodness you didn't. And then tell us a little bit about Rassie Erasmus and some of the team talks that he gives us. We've all been obviously glued to the TV watching Chasing the Sun 1-2.
Yeah, I think Coach Rassie is a brilliant coach. You know, I think he's a coach that plays with your mind and gets you ready, like from a Tuesday to play a test match. So I think, like for me, like there was a time where we were playing, I think in England, and he just said he just wants me to be aggressive the whole week, like even in training. And then in training he came to me and said, nah, don't hurt people and everything, but that's what I want you to do on Saturday. So like, yeah, he kind of plays with your mind, and yeah, it's a good thing for a player to be, I guess, always backed and knowing that like a coach wants the best for you.
And how different is he from other coaches? I mean, you've been coached by many guys. I don't want you to mention names or whatever, but is he so different that it's just a real delight to be involved with him, or it's quite intimidating initially when you get coached by him?
Sure. I think when I started with the Springboks, it was quite obviously intimidating, and you know, as a youngster, I'm still a youngster now, was intimidating. But I think the difference that he has with obviously other coaches, and everyone has their own philosophy of coaching, but I think for me, he cares about the player and he wants the best out of the player, and he cares about the team and not the individual in the team, and he doesn't put the individual above them in the team. So I think that's why he's a unique coach, and wants like every person or person in that team to succeed.
And one of the things about international sportsmen, I mean, some teams, and I'll talk about the South African cricket side and some of the other cricket sides, they do some research and analysis against opposition, obviously, if there's patterns about dismissals and that sort of business. But they tend to rely a lot on what they do right. They make sure what they do personally is going to be correct, and that is going to put them in good stead. Is it the same in the Springbok rugby environment? Do you concentrate a lot on the opposition as well, or is it all about internally, about what you guys do?
I think it's a bit of both, because obviously you got to focus on the good that you guys are doing and like what you guys want to do that weekend, and obviously like rugby is a three-way thing. It's either the ball is in the air, either you're defending or you have the ball. So you need to be able to know what you want to do, and you need to be able to know what the other team is going to be doing. So you kind of analyze both sides of the field, yeah.
I see you wearing a Pirates cap now. That's obviously the colors of Kaizer Chiefs. It's not Pirates soccer team that we're talking about. It's an American baseball team. Is it the Pittsburgh Pirates?
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Hazy fancies
I can't believe it. I'm Dodgers. Dodgers, not dodgy, I said.
both, yeah. He's a dodgy guy who supports the Dodgers.
Nice movement away, that delivery from Kurum.
Any local football teams?
Not really. No, I don't support any. Yeah.
Okay. Is that so? You grew up in where? In the Eastern Cape?
Yeah, I grew up in the Eastern Cape.
There were no soccer teams in those days.
There were still. I still know obviously soccer teams like Mamelodi Sundowns, and now and then I watch. But yeah, I know Bushbucks as well. So
I was a Durban Bushbucks fan.
Oh really?
Professor Nkumbane.
Okay.
Yes, that's way back. You won't even remember him. He was a legend of the game. I used to support them. The Toby brothers used to play for them.
Okay. Now you're good. It seems like you're good with your soccer.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
no, he wouldn't say that. We've had a lovely day of cricket today from a weather point of view, that's for sure. We're hoping that tomorrow is going to be good as well. There is a chance of some rain around, we understand. But this has been a fast-forward day, this one.
We also do a lot of cross-promotion here on Super Sports. A big game, Sharks versus the Stormers on Saturday, is it? What time's that game?
5 o'clock in Cape Town.
Boys feeling confident. We've got a good team. I hear Sia Khaleesi might be back in the mix.
Yeah, no, we confident. We know what we're gonna expect from the Stormers. Yeah, we also know what we want to deliver that day. You know, it's gonna be, I guess, a big stadium, a lot of people there, festive. But yeah, I think we all focused, and after that, then we have a week break. Oh, left.
Nicely bowled. Lovely shape again to Bavuma, who's being nice and patient at the moment.
And what's it like playing rugby at this time of year? I mean, it's immensely hot compared to the old days where it was just a winter sport.
Yeah, it's kind of different. I think I get that question quite a lot. But yeah, I think once we started URC, it was all about just being able to adapt. It was like when we played Super Rugby, you kind of knew that you had your December, then your pre-season, and then Super Rugby start. But now it's like you're playing when people are celebrating and people are having fun. So I think it's just being able to adapt.
Okay, end of the 19th over. South Africa 74 for 3.
दिन चाहे नया हो, फर्स्ट हमेशा याद रहता है. पहला स्मार्टफोन, वीगोटेल का नया फ्लेक्स 2.
मास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट पेंट जो रखे आपकी घर की बैरूनी दीवारों को सर्दी के सब असरात से महफूज. मास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट, लंबा चलेगा.
सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 60 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है और इसके बाद आप अपनी मनपसंद चीजें और खाने एंजॉय कर सकते हैं.
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल,
क्योंकि ये फौरी असर करता है. पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स.
Master weather resistant paint.
Everyone will always have their opinion about the game. So, but like walking in and being able to like sign people's, give them autographs is quite good, and like the people are quite friendly in Cape Town. Some of them.
Another overstep for the day, Hayes. We've seen quite a few of these. This is the fourth one for Pakistan already in the first 19 overs.
Now the over rate for Pakistan has been a little bit on the slow side. A few no balls. Extras being 12 at this stage, 4 no balls. South Africa were okay with their over rate. off the outside edge, running down that vacant region. That's going to go for 4. It's a little bonus for Markham with some soft hands.
Yeah, it's been a character of his game, Hazy, so far today. He hasn't pushed hard at deliveries. He's allowed balls to come to him. He's almost been very soft-handed in his approach. This one, he just gets into defensive position and takes it outside edge, goes away for a boundary. Apaleli will allow you to go. The reason why is the game finishes in 10 minutes, and you can imagine trying to fight your way through all those fans. So thanks very much for joining us. Great to have you in the comm box with us here. All the best for Saturday. Go the Sharks.
Go the Sharks, yeah. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Mark.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. So we've got just over 10 minutes to go before stumps. On day one, we're going to be short on the overs stakes by some distance today, actually. I guess missing out on maybe 7 overs, perhaps 6, somewhere around there. South Africa had 5 no balls early today, but their over in the end was okay because they bowled Pakistan out 57.5 overs. I'm read at 3.7. South Africa going at a shade under 4.1, so they're doing okay from the runs point of view. But right now it's all about a bit of survival, just to get through these last few overs to make sure they are not hampered anymore before they go to the change rooms.
Ashimam has rejoined us.
What's the order? 3 dot is in. Setting is in. Setting. Setting back karen এই যে 3 dot এটা টোটালি ওই করতে এটা আর সেটিং নিচে আছে করে সেটিং পাশে কিউর কোড লেখা আছে হ্যাঁ এটা পাশেটা আছে পাশেটা কোনটা এবারে হ্যাঁ পাঠিয়ে অ্যাড করে এটা হ্যাঁ অ্যাড করব এটা And I go. Forward
63, or you have been there for 63 deliveries. Yeah, there is a sense of playing for the close of play, no doubt.
Did you like a night watchman?
Yeah, I did like a night watchman. There were some contrasting views about the night watchman, and I had an experience once in Bangladesh.
Pass that outside edge.
We were playing a test match, and Graham Smith and Neil Mackenzie had the world record opening partnership of about 413 or something like that, and I was next in to bat. It was a real flat wicket. And the coach came to me and asked if I want a night watchman. I was like, no, I want to go in being a flat wicket. And Mark Boucher came to me and said, hey, don't take mother cricket for granted. Just take the night watchman. So I took it. I said, yes, sir. And then, yeah, so I kind of stuck to that principle.
Oh. Did Mark Boucher put the pads on? 79 for 3.
रखे आपकी घर की बैरूनी दीवारों सर्दी के सब असरात से महफूज मास्टर वेदर रेजिस्टेंट लंबा चलेगा